Hi. Um, I don't even know where to start. I decided to make this video because I want to share my story and inspire. My words are all jumbled and my heart is beating so fast right now. I'm a very mysterious person. I never share very personal things to a lot of people. I think it's time for me to speak up. So the title of this video is Getting Diagnosed with Depression. I was diagnosed by a psychiatrist more than 2 months ago. I had to go see a professional because I thought I had postpartum depression. I had these episodes where I hurt myself. I'm scared that I would hurt other people, especially my daughters. I first approached my OBGYN and asked her about postpartum depression, if she ever had any patients who asked her about that or who went through postpartum depression, and she said yes, she had. And she asked me why, what was I feeling, what was going on. And I told her a little bit of the things that are happening. I don't remember most of them, but Chris, my fiance, he is the one who tells me, because he is the one who tries to calm me down whenever I have an episode. And my doctor said, I think you have to go and see my psychiatrist. So she gave me the number of the psychiatrist and communicated with my psychiatrist, and we set an appointment. And of course I was nervous. I'm not gonna tell you the process of us getting there and looking for her clinic, but eventually we were able to find her clinic, and I entered her clinic, and Chris had to go out, of course. And she asked me, why do you think that you have postpartum depression? So I told her everything that happened, and of course I cried. We maybe talked for like 2 hours. She said, I don't think it's postpartum depression. I think it's coming from somewhere deeper, and I don't think it's just happening now because of everything that I went through from teenagehood to now. And she said, like, I salute you for, still being here, standing in front of me, alive. That kind of shows your strength. And I asked her, what do you think? She said, you are definitely depressed. You have major depression, and you have a bit of OCD, and she told me, you're not yet bipolar. I have chronic stress and anxiety and depression. And the first thing that she did was to give me medication because my brain just can't cope up with everything anymore. And I've had some maybe signs, symptoms, or maybe things that I neglected in the past decade that showed that I may be depressed. Like what my psychiatrist said, I think it's not just now, it's just being triggered by my postpartum experience, but it has been happening to me for as long as I can remember. And the reason why I never got any professional help is I was in denial. Like, I am one of the strongest persons I know with everything that I went through. Being so independent, being on my own since I was 14. I thought getting diagnosed with depression is weakness. I've always been supporting mental health, and it's one of my advocacies. Thinking I'm strong, I'm too strong to ever experience that. But it doesn't work that way. My psychiatrist said it's not really how strong you are or how intelligent you are. It's not about that. If your body, your brain can't cope with everything you're going through anymore, it's just gonna break down. And like in my case, my therapy had always been my music. I was busy, I was doing a lot of things. I was singing every day, I was recording songs, I was writing songs. My brain was just working 24/7, my body was just working 24/7. But one of the biggest triggers, I think, was when I mellowed down with my music, with live performing gigs, because I was, Manila was so grueling, and I just felt so exhausted. And I decided to settle down, not get married yet. Settle down, be with my family, just try to relax, have a different ambience. It was good in the beginning until my younger brother, passed away because of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, cancer. And my life I think it just changed. I lost a part of me that I think I can never get back. And during that time that he passed away, during the wake, I felt like I did not really mourn because, you had to be strong. I think that was one of my biggest trigger, because after he passed away, and during the time that he was in the hospital, I wasn't able to write a song, or I kind of lost interest in everything, almost everything that I do. And when he died, I processed his death certificate a day or 2 days after he died for his cremation. I had to go back to the hospital, and the room, I had to go see the room where he died. And it was so heartbreaking because I can't cry while walking, and I had to be strong. So I was not able to really cry it out during that time. Mom was just helpless. Even my other siblings, I had to be strong like our kuya. But after everything, after Rodney was cremated, my life was just a mess. was so disorganized. I did not know what I was doing, and not to mention I was pregnant. I was at the peak of my early pregnancy days where you vomit and I was just a mess. I tried again to stay busy even when I was already 7-8 months pregnant, but I know that I'm not the same because I cry every day. Sometimes I hide it. I'll take a bath and I'll cry. It's painful, and at the same time I'm happy that I see his pictures. And then after he died, by the way, April 1 last year, I had Rainbow November 10. December, I had the worst episodes. It brought a disaster to my relationship with Chris. There was a time when I just wanted to quit, just stop everything, and just many times actually. And around January I realized I think I need help because that is not me. I know myself. I'm not an angry person. But it took me so long to tell Chris that I think there is something wrong with me. I'll never admit that someone as strong as me could ever feel or could ever fall to depression. But eventually he convinced me that I should go see someone, and him as well, when he realized how serious the situation is. He stepped up, like he understood everything. What was my initial reaction when the psychiatrist finally told me that I am depressed and for a long time, and that I need to go under medication for a long time? I cried and I asked her, does that mean that I'm weak or that I lost? And she said no. The mere fact that you're here and you realized that you needed help, this shows how strong you are. And I just remember crying and crying and crying. And she said, "You have a lot of issues, like," because every time I say a story or say something, she writes them down, and she said, wow, she would just react that way. And I remember her just like filling a full page and then another page and another one. So she said, I'm gonna go under medication and we're gonna have to consider psychotherapy, so it's where you tackle your issues. One thing that became a problem, that's why I am this way now. I see myself as this very strong, independent person, and others see me that way too. They think, like I could just smile my way through every problem and not complain, like I don't have any problems at all. That's why I never really tell everything. I don't talk about my feelings a lot. I just keep it to myself most of the time and just smile. That is the mask that I have to wear every single day for the past 15 years of my life. Until one day it got to me and there's no more pretending, there's no more hiding your tears, because your body and your brain is just asking for help already. So there, back to my reaction. I said I want to get better, and my daughters and my fiance, my partner, are my inspiration, my music. I want to get back to me. And she said, you will. You're very willing. You want. I can see that you really want to, and you will. Just start with your medication, and we'll figure it out as we go. So she researched on some medicines that are low risks for babies, and she gave me Protein or Prozac, the happy pill. And I'm on my second cycle. It's been 2 months. I've been on Protein or Prozac for 2 months already, and I'm gonna discuss the effect on me maybe on my next video, so that we won't get lost, because I want to tell you a lot of things. I want to share a lot of things, but right now I know that I have to focus on just getting diagnosed and the story, but I'm adding a lot of things. So I want to be organized, because I want to be as clear and as honest as possible. Oh, that's my baby. Hi. There are a lot of noises because it's like almost 5 p.m. and I don't know why the roosters are actually doing their cock-a-doodle-doos right now. I think they're nocturnal. They just woke up. Anyway, I'm going to do more vlogs, and I'm sorry I'm not energetic. It's not like my other videos where I am just full of life and just smiling and just trying to be a comedian. I think this is the most vulnerable thing for me to do ever, to share something so personal and something so special, because I want to go on with my mental health advocacy, and I want to let people know that you are not weak, and you should not shame, you should not blame those who get diagnosed with depression or any mental illness. It's not their choice. That happens when you've been through so much and you need help already, because you can't help yourself anymore. You need help so that you can help yourself again. And if you are silently battling anything like me, if you're alone, if you think you're alone, find someone to listen to you. There's always one who's going to understand you, and just tell them that you just want them to listen to you. You don't need unsolicited advices. You don't need them to tell you what to do. Actually, you are the only one who will know what to do. You're the only one who can find your happiness. You're the only one who can cure yourself. I have my family, my daughters, my fiance, the people around me who love me, my music, my art. And it's hard, it's so difficult. It's not as easy as we say, like, find your happiness. It's not easy for us who have this situation, but it is possible. And I want you to know that it's not the end of your life. It should not be the end of living. Yes, there are a lot of times when you would really think you just want to stop the feeling. It's not even pain. It's not loneliness. It's just not living. It's not feeling anything. You're just numb and It's like you're floating. That's how it feels. You feel empty. You feel frustrated. And you feel so disappointed with yourself that you are that way. Every time I have an episode, after I have an episode, and I would see the face of Chris, I would always blame myself. I would always feel guilty that I am this way now. Like, I have to remind myself that I'm not weak, that I just have to get better. And I am getting better, by the way. After 2 weeks of intense side effects, like 2 weeks of straight headache, dehydration, 2 weeks of intense, like, dryness of your lips and fatigue. There are still days when I feel those, and just some of your symptoms are heightened or elevated, I guess. Yeah, some of your feelings or symptoms are elevated and some are balanced. And the work of my medicine is to balance the chemicals in my brain. But sometimes, when you first take your medicines, the side effects are really, really bad. But again, I'm gonna talk about that on another video. Like I said, I'm getting better, and I feel so much better. Everything's like going back to normal. There are still days. There are bad days. There are better days. There are great days. And I'm a great actress. I'm a great pretender. Because I don't want other people worrying about me. I don't post it on social media. I'm telling you who's watching right now, who took the time and interest to watch, so that you may understand. If you think it's all about drama or trying to get attention, it's not. Because it's true that those who are... She woke up. Okay. It's true that those who are depressed, like who have chronic depression or major depression, don't really tell the world. They keep it to themselves. That's why it is that extreme, right? It's the level of their depression is that extreme, because they don't post it every day. They don't tell it every day. It hurts when they say that, because we're so dramatic. Like, you don't see me post about me crying, but you don't know that every day I'm just breaking. Okay, the dogs of our neighbors just went crazy, so I'm going to end this video by saying what I was supposed to say earlier. Just know that you're not alone. You're never alone. Find your happiness. It's difficult. It's so hard. But you have to fight. You have to keep fighting, and you have to keep living. That's it. Giving up and taking your own life is not the solution of it. Go on with life. Do what makes you happy. But don't hurt other people too. Be sensitive, be empathic, be sympathetic. And love life, love others, be kind. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, and welcome to Memories with July Rain. So it's short for Mommy Memories. And this is my very separate channel, very personal channel. Aside from my music channel, you can check that out. It's July Rain Official. All my music stuff is there. But here in this channel, I'm talking about a lot of mommy videos, mom care, being a wife, taking care of your kids, and a lot of mental health too. And speaking of mental health, I'm a member of a lot of Facebook groups, no, ng mga mommies, ng women in particular. And this one talks about postpartum depression. Marami silang questions, marami kasi yung mga hindi nila alam yung gagawin nila. Especially, of course, you have to be diagnosed and you have to go to a professional, you have to get professional help. Go to a doctor, go to a psychiatrist, and sila yung magsasabi sa'yo. Unfortunately, hindi kasi lahat alam kung how to go about it, yung steps, no? Hindi rin lahat can afford to go to a psychiatrist. It's very expensive. Pinakamura na siguro is like 1,000 pesos. And what more, yung gamot is also very expensive. So, how do I know? It's because I suffered from postpartum depression. And medyo patong-patong siya. But we're going to focus on postpartum depression, which is primarily, and it primarily talks about depression after giving birth. So, sa mga new mothers ito. And it has a lot to do with hormones. Okay? Unahin natin to para very organized tayo. Kasi ayokong magulo to. Ito yung pinaka-first ko na video about mental health dito sa channel ko na to. And gusto ko talaga na ma-share sa inyo yung mga what I learned from my own psychiatrist. Okay? Okay, so postpartum depression happens to new mothers. Yung mga kapapanganak lang. Ano yung mga signs and symptoms? Mas magiging sure tayo if makikitaan natin yung new mother ng signs and symptoms maybe like a month after siyang nanganak. And I will explain to you why. Okay, so yung signs and symptoms are excessive crying, no interest in your baby, always angry or irritated, naging galit sa ibang anak or sa partners nila, a feeling of loneliness and emptiness, and then major mood swings, and then you're hurting your baby or you're hurting your other children, you're hurting your hurting your partner, or you're hurting yourself. So yun yung mga signs and symptoms. Bakit ko sinabi na it's important na tignan natin a month after nanganak? Kasi meron tayong tinatawag na baby blues, or yung it's the same, almost the same symptoms, yung being very blue, feeling of, yun nga, dahil kaya siya tinawag na blues, kasi feeling of extreme sadness, which is a bit normal. Hindi ko alam yung percentage or ratio nung out of like 5 out of 10 na kapapanganak na women experience this. Pero nabasa ko doon na medyo normal kasi yon, and nagsusubside siya parang in a month, pinaka-maximum na yung in a month, magsusubside yung baby blues nung new mother. So, meron yung iba who get over it. Pero kapag nag-extend siya, yung ganung nakikita nyo sa friend or sa mother nyo or sa partner ninyo, if you're a husband or a boyfriend watching this, or kayo mismo, kung yun yung nararamdaman nyo or napapansin nyo sa sarili ninyo, and then tumagal siya ng more than a month na, tumagal na siya ng months, then definitely may postpartum depression doon. Malaking bagay, especially yung hindi ka, parang yun you're uninterested with your baby or your partner or your children, or tulog ka na lang ng tulog. And you have to be honest with yourself also. Hindi yung tulog ka lang ng tulog kasi you don't feel like it. Yung talagang you're doing your best na bumangon ka, or you're doing your best to do something, but it's just hard for you to get up. Just to get up. Like every morning, parang ganon, to do something or to take care of your baby. And you can know more of this on the internet. And if you will research, mas maganda kung magbasa tayo nung mga from like WebMD or yung mga trusted sites para mas maintindihan natin yung like medical side nung postpartum depression. So more of that, may mga links akong ilalagay sa baba kung saan nyo pwedeng basahin yung mga yung medical side nito. Okay, now let's move on to important things for coping and healing. So kahit na hindi pa kayo nagpapadiagnose or hindi pa kayo pumupunta sa doctor, syempre alam mo na there is something wrong, 'di ba? Kasi kung ganun na yung nararamdaman ng isang mother, no, it means we have to do something. We, meaning yung mga tao sa paligid niya, or yung the partner, most especially. So, this is my personal opinion, and I have been reading ito rin, the same advice from the psychiatrist and from all the articles that I've read. Okay, so it's number one is support from the partner. So support from the boyfriend, support from the partner, support from the husband. Yun yung pinakamalaking bagay kasi hindi yun ma-replace ng support from anybody else kasi you only have one partner. And yun yung pinaka malaking impact dun sa mother. Okay? If you are watching this and you don't get that support from your partner, I think you have to talk to your partner. You really have to talk to your partner. And if he is not willing pa rin to give that to you, then I think you should think twice, no? Kung papaano, like talk to your parents or his parents. You have to talk to someone so that you will get that support from most especially your partner. But again, if it doesn't really work out with your partner, then the next best thing is your immediate family. So, kapatid, nanay, tatay, and kung wala talaga, then your best friend. You have to have someone, you have to have even one person that you can run to, who can listen to you. So, it's all about somebody being there for you. Ngayon, it's not just the emotional support, but also physical support. Meaning, the people around you, especially your partner, should help in taking care of the baby. Because, ang laking impact pag kulang ang tulog ng mother, kulang ang hindi maganda yung diet niya. Dahil, having a new baby, really, yun na lang yung focus mo. 24/7 andun. Especially sleep. For me, ang laking bagay nun, new mother should have enough sleep because your body just went through something major, diba? And your hormones are changing, they are all over the place, they're going crazy. So, please do tell your partners or the people around you to help you with the baby. And kung wala talaga, I think the best is kapag natutulog si baby, matulog ka rin. As much as possible, put your phone down or lessen whatever you're doing. It's okay na medyo makalat yung bahay. It can wait. Pero yung health mo, your sleep is very, very important. So yun, enough sleep actually. Kailangan natin yun. Para hindi tayo masyadong irritable, hindi tayo masyadong parang magagalitin. Ganun. And then, getting enough sunlight, exposure of the outside, or other environment. Okay, so malaking bagay to. If you're a new mother, it's overwhelming, no? Yung you're stuck in the house with the baby. Like assuming na yun yung first baby mo. Okay, assuming na yun yung first baby mo, and then you have no other help. Like you do your best na to have a change of scenery. Yung sabi nila na get out of the room, get some sunlight, open the curtains, open the door, let some air in. Labas kayo ni baby ng konti pag pinapaarawan mo si baby. It helps kasi Kapag nakafocus lang tayo sa isang lugar, andun lang tayo, mas nasa-stress yung mind natin. Kasi feeling niya it's trapped. It's just trapped in a cycle, no? Ibabalik ko lang ulit na it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. It's okay na makalat ang bahay. It's okay na hindi ka pa naligo today, mommy. It's okay. You have to value your health. Because kung hindi mo aalagaan yung sarili mo, hindi mo rin kasi maaalagaan yung anak mo. If symptoms are worsening and the mother is hurting herself or her child or the other children, you have to seek professional help. Ibig sabihin, lumapit na po kayo sa local DSWD ninyo or sa local clinics ninyo para ma-refer kayo sa psychiatrist or sa psychologist. Kasi pag ganun po kasi, pag nananakit na po kayo, yung safety po kasi ninyo and yung tao sa paligid ninyo, your loved ones, yun yung iniintindi natin. Ito rin, nabasa ko rin to and naging parang lately lang na lumabas to na postpartum depression, if untreated, so pinabayaan ninyo, it can last for more than 5 years. Kaya meron yung ibang mothers na parang when they gave birth and then they felt that change, na yun nga, nagiging magalitin na sila. Ganun na sila even after 10 years. Kasi hindi na-address, parang naging depression na siya. Ganun. Parang nag-escalate na siya sa long-term or chronic depression. Kasi hindi na-address yung postpartum depression in the first place. So these are my personal tips. Dahil napagdaanan ko nga ito, and I'm glad that my postpartum depression, I got over it. Although I have 2 different depressions pa rin. I have a persistent depression and major depression, severe. And that will be on another video. But I want to show you that we can actually beat postpartum depression. These are my personal tips. Okay. Number 1 is find a way to channel your emotions. Find a craft, hobby, maybe write your feelings or record your feelings. I know that this works kasi ang ginagawa ko, I found comfort in binibideo ko yung sarili ko. Yan, parang kausap ko yung sarili ko or it's a sort of prayer for me. Nakakagaan pa rin talaga ng loob kapag nagsasabi tayo ng mga emotion natin, yung mga nararamdaman natin. So yun, you'll find a craft or a hobby. So I have my music. I went back to music and it helped me a lot. Write your feelings or record your feelings. Yan. There are a lot na pwede nating gawin para doon natin i-focus yung frustrations natin. Ganun. Anxiety natin, yung depression natin, yung anger natin. Kasi I became very, very angry. So I had to find something. And it was really just getting back to writing music. Before getting angry, you can breathe. And then you have to leave the room for a while. Hi. Wait na. Okay, wait lang. Okay, you have to leave the room for a while before you burst. Then breathe or cry it out. Yan. And then, kapag kalmado ka na, and you feel like you can deal with it again, it's better to deal with that emotion or you just leave it at that muna. Okay, until you're confident sa sarili mo na kalmado ka na. Okay? And then, this is very important. Try your best to explain to people around you that you need help. Again, meron kasi yung way na we can explain. Like ako, how I told my husband I needed help. I said, I am a very different person. I'm not a very angry person. You don't even see me getting angry actually. You don't hear me raise my voice. But bakit ako ganito? It means there is something wrong with me. I was in denial for so long. But I knew that there is something really wrong with me already. And kailangan nyo talaga nakausapin yung mga tao sa paligid ninyo. And sabi nyo na hindi ako nagdadrama or hindi ito para na nagpapapansin ako. But if sabi nyo sa kanila, if you would just help me, then it would help me feel better too. then it would stop the drama. It would stop yung nagpapapansin. Kasi, if you don't help me, ano yung sabi niya, if you don't help me, how can I know what's happening with me? How can I help myself? And I really need help. It's okay to ask for help. Nandito yung, what if there's no support from your immediate family? Ang hirap po nito, mga mami, no? Okay, I'll share a very personal experience. Sa culture kasi namin, being a Cordillera na Ligorota, very new sa amin ang mental health. So, yung mga elders, of course, wala sa amin ang mental health. Like before, if you're feeling depressed, a ritual will do. Ganon. My fiancé, dun pa rin yung stigma sa kanya about that. So, he's not very well informed. Pero sa mental health, which is a very touchy issue, and until now, pinaglalaban pa rin namin yan. Wala tayong masyadong information about it. So, ganun din yung akala niya nung una na parang sinasaktan ko na yung sarili ko kasi, I'm just seeking attention or validation, ganun. And when I begged him, siguro after, tagal pa, ang tagal, like siguro after 3 or 4 months pa bago sinabi ko sa kanya na I need to go see someone. Finally, I'm not denying anymore na I need help kasi even I cannot understand myself. And when we went to a psychiatrist and siya mismo yung nagsabi already na definitely there's, your wife is depressed and we have to help her. Parang dun namulat yung asawa ko na it's no joke, Hindi pala arte-arte lang, parang gano'n. It's no joke and we have to be educated and we have to be aware about mental health. I'm just siguro lucky na talagang my partner, he really did his best to adjust and change, Ang dami, like it even affected his work. It affected his routine. Tapos na-lockdown. Okay lang kasi I'm with them. But when he had to go back to work na, after 3 months, may mga times na he cannot leave the house kasi magkakaroon ako ng mga episodes and he's so scared, of course, na, because I hurt myself, that also I might hurt my children. I'm just so lucky na ganun that's how it turned out. But I understand na marami sa atin ang single mothers, marami sa atin ang may problem sa mga partners nila. And I don't know. I cannot tell you what to do. There was a time also na I could not get any support. Yeah, to tell you honestly, na I really felt alone and I only had myself to turn to. Kaya naging outlet ko record ko yung sarili ko kasi lagi ko sinasabi na parang I'm so proud of myself kasi kahit anong mangyari, ako yung pinaka-best friend ng sarili ko. That's very true. The only person who can really help you is yourself. And we can actually find comfort then with strangers, with friends that we meet on social media, with mga mommies din na we meet on social media. If you need a friend, I'll do my best to be there. But going back to no support from the partner or no support at all, yun yung pwede ko lang sabihin based on how I did it. You have to rely on yourself. Syempre iniisip mo, paano nga nahihirapan nga ako, hindi ko nga maintindihan yung sarili ko. Paano pa ako, how will I rely on myself? And that is how you will see how strong you are. Doon mo makikita kung gaano ka tatag yung loob mo, kung gaano kalakas yung faith mo. You can turn to God, you can turn to your prayer, you can turn to music. Yung ibang mga mami, sabi nila, I just watch videos on YouTube, mga funny videos, gano'n na lang. But, I know those are temporary, syempre. Pero for me to advise, if there's no support, yun nga, you have yourself, and ikaw lang talaga yung makakapag-heal ng sarili mo. And if talagang wala, please do your best to find professional help. I think may mga online online consultations na tayo, may mga online may mga hotlines na tayo for mental health. So I'll try to find it and I'll try to put it in the description. Yun, you have to be strong kasi ikaw lang talaga yung inaasahan mo. Ikaw yung inaasahan ng mga anak mo. You draw strength from your kids. That's what I did. Every time na nakikita ko yung mga anak ko, parang feeling ko, I have all the reason in the world to keep on going and to live longer. The longest na I can. Okay? This is a very, ang hirap i-discuss nito kasi, it's very different. Every journey, every experience is different for every mother. Ang pwede ko lang i-share talaga is yung alam ko na kahit papaano is in general makakatulong sa inyo. So if you have any more questions, just do comment, and if you want to see me do more videos or any more content, please do subscribe so that I know that at least you're interested. If I have 1 subscriber by today, then thank you so much. My name is July Rain, and this is Mom Reese with July Rain. I have a music channel, it's July Rain Official, but this channel is all about being a mom, being a wife, and being a rock star woman. Alright, I'll see you on the next video. Take care of yourself, sleep well, eat well, the dishes can wait, the toys, the kalat can wait. Please don't forget to take care of yourself. Bye. Bye, rock stars. Ayan, hello! Welcome to Mommy Reese with July Rain. Yes, nag-transition tayo. Kasi pag nagtatype ako ng Mom Reese sa YouTube, ang lumalabas, memories. So, Mommy Reese with July Rain. So, it's about being a mom, mommy memories, mommy diaries, and your journey as a mother. Our journey as a mother, as a wife, and as a rock star woman. So, welcome to my channel. My name is July Rain. I have another music channel. It's July Rain Official, where I post all my musical stuff. So dito, it's all about being a mom. This is my second vlog, and yes, maayos na yung kwarto. Hindi na siya as messy as the first one. Tune in lang kayo. Just watch the whole video. Especially kung nakaka-relate naman kayo dito. Meron akong very special giveaway from my organic essentials, my organic line called Eco Verde. Pag nag-vlog ako, lagi akong may notes para very well presented siya. Alright, this second vlog of mine is called First Time Mom Worries. Okay? Alright, the first one is our biggest worry in general, no? Is I'm going to be a bad mother. So, that's it, diba? Overall is hindi ako mabuting ina. If you can stop, if you can try to get that out of your mindset. Kasi you attract what you think, diba? Kung ano yung inuulit-ulit natin sa sarili natin, yun usually yung kung ano yung na-attract ng energy natin, if you believe in that. So, if it's possible, no, mga mommies, you have to change your mindset and make it, I'm going to be a good mother. Start doing this mantra or having this mantra of positivity in your motherhood. Alright, the second one, before I go to the tips, no, the second one is, everything I do is wrong, or I always make mistakes, and I know why you always think that way, because sa sinasabi ng ibang tao. Ay naranasan ko rin to, no, so other mothers tell you what to do, like unsolicited advices, lalo na if you're a young mother like me, then andun talaga yung you will question your decisions and you will always think na mali lahat ng ginagawa mo. So, that is the second worry na I think it's really important, no? Ito yung mga biggest worries kasi natin. It's really important to address these worries. Third one, ano nang mangyayari sa career ko. I'm focused on my baby. Wala na akong babalikan, ano nang mangyayari sa akin. Fourth one is my body. Paano na yung katawan ko? Tumaba ako? How will I bounce back? I'm not attractive anymore. Those things. The next one, the fifth one is my youth. Hindi na ako bata. I missed out on a lot of things, lalo na sa mga teen moms, lalo na sa mga young moms, no? Wala na akong, hindi ko na ma-enjoy yung pagkadalaga ko. And let's not deny those things. Those are very valid feelings, no? Hindi yan parang ang arte mo naman or pinili mo yan and those things, no? So don't listen to them. Those are very valid. But I'm going to share with you how we can overcome those and how we can practice a better and a more positive mindset about being a mom. And the last one is yun nga, you always worry about what people might say or the other people's opinions about you. Okay, ngayon, before I go to the tips, meron akong giveaway dito sa aking second vlog. So again, I have a line. I have an organic essentials line. It's called Eco Verde. So it's a green earth. And we specialize in safer, very well researched ha. Hindi porket safer, ibig sabihin parang less effective. Hindi porket organic. Just because it's mild, it doesn't mean na it's less effective than yung mga very strong chemical products. Dahil meron din kaming ibang outside the Eco Verde Organics. Meron akong mga tinatangkilik na other products din that are not organic. So, yung mga products natin sa Eco Verde, we focus on mild and less to no negative side effects sa ating skin. And just like me, who is so acne prone, and hindi kayo maniniwala na meron akong like major breakout na my whole face, like 100% of my face was covered in cystic acne, and it's because of my whole hormonal imbalance. Like, meron pa rin hanggang ngayon, may mga makikita kayong marks, no? And this is unfiltered, this video. Pero I think meron na talagang parang natural filtration pa rin ang phone kahit naka-off yung beautification mode mo. So I'm going to put a picture here on the side para makita ninyo. And that was my skin about for 4 months. And then it just got better this July and then August. And I just used my products. I did not use any oral antibiotics. I just had to fix my hormones, and then I had to use the right products, right ingredients. All right, so back sa giveaway. I'm going to give away one. Yan, lalagay ko yung mga pictures dito. Yan. One baby shampoo bar na wala siyang essential oils, wala siyang paraben. It's very natural. It usually lasts about 2 to 3 months. And it's very tipid ha. My SRP is 150 pesos only. And then, yung milk baby soap natin. So, kasama yon. So, 1 baby shampoo bar, 1 baby soap, and then I make it 2. Dalawang body soap for mommy. And these are all VCO-based, water-based. It's water, virgin coconut oil, and vitamin E, vitamin A. So, it's very soft sa skin. And ang feedback sa lahat ng soaps namin sa Eco Verde is really, it's not drying because it has a lot of vegetable glycerin. So, glycerin is the one that makes our skin supple and soft, and para hindi mawala yung moisture niya after we take a bath. So, mag-retain yung moisture. So, yon. 4 items. Lalagay ko dito. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Ayan, 4 items. And then, for you to have a chance to win that giveaway, I'm gonna choose 2. All you have to do is have to comment down ano yung biggest worry mo, and how you were able to overcome it. Or ano yung mga ginawa mo so that kahit pa paano malesen yung worry mo na yan. And I'm gonna choose two comments and 2 winners. We will see how we can send it to you, depende sa address niya. Alright, so comment lang, comment down. And of course, you have to subscribe para pasok ka dun sa giveaway natin. Alright, now let's go to my personal tips. And again, of course, I just don't like makeup vlogs dahil ito yung opinion ko. Ito yung parang gano'n. Parang this is just my personal view. It's not that, you know. I also listen to a lot of mommy groups, women groups on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. I talk to them, I chat with them, and then andun yung parang I listen to them, and at the same time, syempre iisipin ko, I will consider everything before I do my contents here. So, okay, the number one tip that I can tip, or not advice, you know, it's more of sharing. This is more of sharing. So, the number one tip that I can share with you is you have to stop comparing yourself to other moms. Why? Iba kasi yung experiences natin bilang mothers, bilang babae, and yung circumstances natin sa buhay, yung situation natin, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, everything is very different. You have to stop comparing yourself, especially yung mga unattainable na mga mommy pictures or mommy goals na nakikita natin sa mga artista or celebrities, because hindi naman tayo sila and we don't have the capacity like they do. Ibig sabihin, you just have to rely solely on how you are as a mother and how unique you are as a mother. We are all different, but we are all unique, and we are all very original pagdating sa pagiging mother. How we handle our kids are very different. Alright, the second one is you have to do your research and get very well educated when it comes to things na hindi natin alam, like ako. Okay, what I did nung sinabi ng doctor na I'm gonna have an emergency C-section after 3 days of labor. Grabe. It was a very scary moment for me. Kasi yun nga, iniisip ko, my career. Kasi I sing. Tapos iniisip ko, how can I sing kung naoperahan ako? Tapos ang daming, alam mo yung stories ng ibang mothers, mga horror stories about the anesthesia, yung sugat, ang dami kasing ganon. And my fear, I was really crying to my partner na, I'm over. Like, this is it. My career, my life, my body, everything is over. Kaya yung sinabi kong worries nyo about those things, career, body, your youth, it matters. It's very valid kasi naramdaman ko din yon. Even, nisip ko, pwede pa rin pala. Kasi ang dami kong nakikitang mga singers also na they had like 2 cesarean sections and they're good, they're okay, they're doing great. You just have to take care of your body and you just have to accept kung ano yung magiging itsura ng katawan mo after that. You have to be educated para alam mo yung mga decisions na gagawin mo sa buhay. And you have to follow the advices of your doctors or the experts. Ayun. Kasama ng being well educated and doing your research is also you have to talk to your pedia. And hindi ko sinasabi na 100% lahat ng sinasabi ng doktor nyo is sundin ninyo because it's your rules, okay? You're the mother. The second to asking them directly, I rely on very updated and very legit or trustworthy na websites and articles kasi marami yung ganun din lang yung parang opinion ko lang to, kung may sipon si baby lagyan nyo ng pipino yung paa, yung ganun. It's very unreliable kasi those are mind you I believe very much in herbal and alternative medicines. It's just that not everything that we read on the internet is true. Yun yung gusto kong sabihin lang. Alright? So, disclaimer. Bam, 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 bam. Tignan mo kung legit ba yung website, legit ba yung sinasabi nito. Pati sa YouTube, pwede kayong manood ng mga videos na alam nyong doktor mismo yung nagsasabi para hindi tayo misinformed. If you are well-educated, alam mo yung decisions mo and magiging mas confident ka sa mga gagawin mo and how you're going to take care of your baby. And this is in connection to doing your research, no? Marami pong seminars online and maraming mga coach like lifestyle, wellness, and motherhood coaches online. Marami na ako nakikita. Ako, personally, shout out sa Breastfeeding Center of the North. Kasi nagbe-breakdown ako sa hospital one day after my CS. And then, that's the second time you walked in on my vlog. Tapos, so I always thank them kasi pumunta sila, naglakad pa sila from town kasi during when I gave birth, walang taxi, walang umuulan pa at that time. And then they lactation massage sila. So it made me feel a lot better. And then in-explain niya sa akin now, it's okay na walang masyadong milk na lumalabas kasi colostrum and all that. So in-explain niya sa akin yun. So it matters, diba? Marami tayong mga coaches and tao na we can actually ask help from. And we can, dahil nga pandemic, of course, these are all online na. So join seminars, web seminars, join online, like free classes on those things, breastfeeding, taking care of yourself, marami po. Number 4, listen, but always decide if it is the best for your baby or your child. Yan. Listen to every opinion. Like, consider them. Just take them all as suggestions. And ikaw din naman yung titingin and magde-decide kung ano yung mga ikakabuti ng baby mo at ikakabuti mo. So the next one is, it's okay to be overprotective. Ako na I had trouble explaining to people this kasi ewan ko what's up with other people na newborn tapos nahalikan nila, especially pandemic, nahalikan nila, they all just carry. Even to my own partner, I am overprotective. I mean, like, kasi, if you have a partner na, who smokes, diba? Then I always tell him na no kissing the baby, like you have to brush your teeth, you have to take a bath, you have to wash your face, you have to wash your hands, you have to alcohol. Ang dami ganon, and that's okay. You are not being selfish, you are not, yung iba kasi ang feeling nila, arte naman nito, kala mo naman kung sino, kala mo naman yung baby niya ang pinaka-cute na baby sa buong mundo. And those comments are actually very real. But I'm telling you, it's okay to be overprotective because that is your baby. It's okay to tell people the boundaries, that they should know the limits. Alright? It's okay. You don't have to feel guilty or ashamed or embarrassed, and you should not let them shame you for being an overprotective mom. Okay? But being overprotective has to stop along the way when they're growing up. You have to let them know about responsibilities and etc. Which is not, that's going to be another vlog. Next one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, number 6. People will judge you anyway. So number 7. So don't pressure yourself. Don't give yourself unnecessary stress, and don't live up to anybody's expectations or standards. Yun na yun. Self-explanatory. Ang tao, humanity overall, mapanghusga. Not all rare gem yung mga tunay, mga genuine na talagang they're just so good vibes and all that. But people will judge you anyway. People will always have an opinion. Kahit ginagawa mo na lahat ng best mo, kahit alam mo yung nagsasakripisyo ka na lahat, kahit hindi nila alam yung pinagdadaanan mo, and yet you are a good mother, they will still say something negative about you. So, why try to impress them? Why try to even live up to their expectation of you? You're the mother. It's your life. It's your kid. It's your family. The next one is your partner is your best friend. And siya lang talaga yung makakatulong sa'yo para alam mo na you're on the right track and para alam mo na may ma-appease ka. Tama ba? Appease. Para confident ka sa ginagawa mo as a mother. And reassuring rin yung sasabihin ng partner mo sa'yo na you're doing such a great job and you know that they're growing up the best way they can because they have you as a mother or as a parent, diba? So, kung single mom tayo, the next best thing is an immediate family member. Your mom, your dad, siblings, and kung wala talaga, your best friend or even a friend. And my first vlog is about postpartum depression pala, so I'm just gonna put the link there if you are interested to watch that and you want to have a simple understanding or a simple explanation about it, then you can watch it. Those are the tips na I think very important tips, no? It's all about you deciding how you are going to be a mother. In summary, it all depends on your mindset. So have a positive mindset, mommy. Isipin mo, I'm a good rock star mother and I'm gonna love my kids and my kids are gonna grow up to be really good human beings that I'm going to be proud of. Kasi yun naman yung goal natin or role natin as parents. It's really to prepare them for their own life someday, to teach them good things as much as we can, to help them, to be there for them, to care for them, to love them, to keep them close as long as we can. But our role here is just to be their guide and to raise them to be good people, to teach them how to treat other people in the kindest way possible. So I hope you learned something from this second vlog of mine here at Mommy Reese with July Rain, all about being a mom, a wife, a partner, and a rockstar woman overall. And yung giveaway natin, again, I'm gonna choose two, so do comment down. Please do subscribe to my very humble young baby channel. I really enjoy this because this helps so much with my double depression and just me sharing a piece of something that I love so much, being a mom. Grabe, feeling ko yun yung mission ko actually dito sa mundo, no? So I have two beautiful daughters, Justice and Rainbow, and I hope you are having fun watching my video and learning something at the same time. If you want to connect, I'm on Facebook as well. If you want to be friends, you can also like my page, my music page. You can subscribe. You can just connect with me. All right? Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. And don't worry, you're such a good, great, awesome rock star woman that you already are. So, see you on the next video and bye-bye. We're here in Ugnayan Gallery, where they feature a lot of amazing artworks from different artists. Jordan Mang-Osan Solar X. These works, no copyright infringement intended.
The masterpiece.
Where? Oh my! This is the best solar painting ever. This is called Naxet.
You should try their mountain salad.
Mountain salads and their clubhouse sandwich. It's super. These are the beggars. See the sketch area. Some of the artists here are Jen and Jack. So this is where they do the sketching. If you want your face to be sketched, where you can buy your gifts, souvenirs from Tampawan. Just got our goodies, our things from the craft shop. I think I within this area only. So they also have, so you can do that and take pictures and videos.
Very Korean naman pala.
Of course, you have to donate to the cause. Kubo here also. Buy here. You can buy the kiniin. Look at those two. They can buy this one ba? Can they buy this as is? How much is that? Alright, this is how it looks inside. It's so authentic. Yo! Oh my god, I have to sit like that.
Kapayan.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Similar to a tambayan.
Tambayan,
But
okay.
before, during the ancient times, the dapay is where the elders hold office, where they decide important matters about the community, including punishment for crimes done, settlement of disputes among neighbors, among tribal members, and important discussions on harvest, farming, hunting. And it's where the boys are trained. This hut is called Lokong because it came from Lokong, Kalinga. It's one of the first huts to be installed here in Tamawan. All these huts are authentic. They came from Kalinga, Ifugao, Mountain Province, Abra. The official drink of the village.
Hey, no advertisements. No advertisements, please.
Kiniing.
Yes.
Smoked meat from Kapangan.
We did not go up now. It's tiring.
You take the pan. That is where these boys get their pulutan if they run out of food. Madingnog di cheat ag wala.
Okay, that's on record. So, Cheat, if ever you're watching, you know now why your fish are, depleting, disappearing one by one. So that was our quick tour for Tamawan Village. Welcome to our first vlog. Right? First vlog. So, if you ever come to Baguio, don't forget to visit Tamawan Village. It's just about 15 minutes away from town. All the taxi drivers know it. All the tour guides know it. So, it's so easy to come here. You're going to enjoy a lot of artworks, a lot of cultural performances. So, this is Ate Raquel. She's the man of the house. She's the woman of the house. Wonder Woman. Yes, don't forget to come to Tamawan. Alright, see you on the next vlog. Subscribe, and we're going to start reviewing a lot of restaurants and places here in Baguio. Say bye-bye, Rainbow. She's still asleep. She's pretty much asleep. Alright. Say bye, Nicole. See you.